Hi, I'm Mandi Pryor, and welcome to Spotlight on Pittsburgh. Spotlight on Pittsburgh is a program about Pittsburgh's most fascinating people and what they do to make our city an amazing place to live and work. We have two exciting guests on today who will be telling you what you need to add to your event bucket list. First, you'll meet Nicole Chynoweth, Marketing, Public Relations, and Social Media Manager at the Carnegie Science Center. Nicole will tell you about their brand new exhibit. And our second guest will be Jennifer Stokes, who has the down low on what the hottest concerts will be coming up in the Burgh this summer. Hi, and welcome back to Spotlight on Pittsburgh. Hi, Nicole.
Hello, Mandi. Thank you so much for having me on today.
You are so welcome. So you and I, let's get started. We've known each other for quite some time, and I can't believe that this is the second time in like 2 months that I've had somebody from the Toonseum that I worked with at some point on my show. You were my intern, and I'm so sorry for everything that I did to you. But now you're working with the Carnegie Science Center.
Yes.
And that was just because of me. I'm just kidding. You've done great things.
The majority of the credit.
You were a fantastic intern. No kidding. You know you were. So I'm here to talk to you today about Carnegie Science Center, what's going on, what's coming up, and what we can look forward to. So I guess I'll start. I know that you have some kind of a mummies exhibit. So I'll let you talk a little bit about that and kind of what you do at the Carnegie Science Center.
Sure. So right now we have Mummies of the World, the exhibition. It's the world's largest traveling exhibition of real mummies and related artifacts. So this is the perfect experience for any kiddos or adults interested in ancient Egypt, the science behind mummies. It delves into the technology we're able to use today to continue learning from mummies. The show itself features 40 real human and animal mummies from all over the world, as well as 85 related artifacts. So there's like a whole room with Egypt artifacts and 2 Egyptian priests. There's a family that was found in Hungary, mummified.
So real mummies.
Yes,
Ooh.
The real deal. Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, have you seen the exhibit?
Yes.
What's your favorite part of it? Like, what would you say? Oh, come in, you have to see this.
I would probably say the Baron and the Baroness. It's one of the first couple of mummies that you see when you enter. In that particular room, I think it really sets the tone for the rest of the exhibition and goes into more of the history about the many different types of mummies that exist today and where you can find them. And then after that, there's a few interactive exhibits. So it's not just an exhibition where you're looking in true science.
Not interactive with the mummies, though, right?
Right.
I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
But we have an interactive map that shows you the different conditions where mummies can be found all over the world, as well as some other tactiles and things that teach you more about mummies.
I just find it so interesting. I mean, it's not something that's done today, or is it? I mean, I don't know if you know anything about that, but it's just the whole thing of mummification and what they used to do to, like, you know, that they're still here and they're so preserved, and like they're still preserved today, which is just crazy. And how long ago that some of these mummies were preserved. I didn't know you had animals. What kind of animals might you find?
Sure.
And they mummified animals.
Yes. So
or were they mummified by nature?
In Egypt, like royals would take some animals, like a cat, with them to help protect them as they made their way to the next realm. But to go back to what you were saying about how it's amazing that there's mummies that are still existing today. What I think is most eye-opening about this show, and it really changes your perspective on mummies with this, is that mummies are not just the ancient Egypt idea that we have in our heads. There are also natural mummification processes in addition to the intentional processes. So you'll see bog mummies,
Bog mummies?
Bog mummies, yeah. There's bundle mummies, and the animals, there's a weasel, a fish, the cat. There's a couple different animals. So this exhibition really walks you through a 4,500-year journey through mummification.
Wow. So that's going on right now.
Yes, it's on display through April 19th.
And it's good for all ages, as you said.
Yeah, I'd suggest probably age 7 and up, but kids, they just have that natural curiosity, so something that an adult might be grossed out by.
Well, now they're doing tree pots, so
right,
just eventually become a tree. I don't know if there's like a tag on there for like way down the road. They're like, oh, this tree was, Bob the tree. And you have other stuff, and you did mention cats, and we'll come back to that. So,
yes,
I mean, cat lovers out there, you're just. Is this all because of the musical that was out, the musical movie? No. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I haven't seen it yet. Have you?
I'm not sure I want to go down that road.
Yeah. So you have another exhibit, too, called Bricksburg.
Bricksburg, and this is perfect for anyone who has ever picked up a Lego, a Lincoln Log, any sort of building toy, and let their imagination run free. For folks who visited our Art of the Brick exhibition a couple years ago, they'll see some familiar activities in this particular exhibition. It's located on our 4th floor, and there's over a dozen different building activities. So there's one challenge where you build a Lego drag race car and race cars with your friends. There's another where you can build different types of well-known architecture throughout the world, like the Eiffel Tower. And so it's just an awesome experience.
So do you just have, and I have 2 boys, do you just have boys just stay there all day?
And adults too, and girls.
Yeah,
everyone.
I'm
loves
sure
this
girls
one.
too.
Yes.
I'm just talking from experience.
Yes.
But
your kids won't want to leave. You'll be there. The full 10 to 5 shift.
That's great. And so, what ages is it for? What ages would you suggest?
I'd suggest, as long as your kiddo's comfortable playing with bricks. Like we have large, like foam bricks that they can build with. So early learners straight through adults. And what's also convenient, especially for families with younger kiddos, is that it's located directly next to our Little Learner Clubhouse, which is specifically for kids age 6 and under. And
it doesn't have, paints and stuff, which is really good for us.
There's a water table up there, but you'll survive.
Water's fine. And how long is that going to be on display?
That's a new permanent exhibit, so it'll be there for a while, and it's included in general admission.
Good. And, that's great. I mean, I think hands-on anything that occupies their little brains, especially, I have younger kids, so some of the older stuff they just don't get it yet. So we're always looking for things to do that's, for the 4-year-olds.
I think little Max and Fox they'll both find something they love there.
Well, Fox will just put all the pieces in his mouth. That's where he is. So, and the other thing that you want to talk about, and this is, I heard about this. This is the craziest thing I've heard. Tell me a little bit about, and I'm going to say it's about cats and cat lovers, which the cat lovers will be so excited to come and see this. So tell me a little bit about it.
So Cat Video Fest 2020, showing at the Rango's Giant Cinema, which is the theater inside of the Science Center. We're showing this fantastically curated series of internet cat videos. I'm talking like the best of the best, the cutest of the cutest. They round them up and put them in a nice, neat little hour-and-a-half film every year. And
so this is ongoing. This has happened before.
Yes. And what's really nice about this particular event is that Cat Video Fest, they ask all theaters to donate a portion of proceeds to local animal charities.
That's
so
nice.
Not only do you get to see the best internet cat superstars on Pittsburgh's largest screen, you can, enjoy the fact that your ticket purchase is helping out some meowsers around town.
So is this was this created by the Science Center itself?
Unfortunately, we cannot take full credit for this, but it's just one of the many films that we're able to show now regularly since we converted to digital a couple years ago.
I don't think people are going to be mad. I think that sounds really funny. And I mean, any funny video that has to do with animals in general, I think is hilarious.
Right.
I mean, they're just cute, and sometimes mine's not. She's not that cute of a cat. But I just think it's funny and it's fun and it's family friendly.
It was a huge hit for us last year, so we were really excited to bring it back, especially since they add different and new cat videos each year. So you can always expect something new.
Good. And when does that take place?
That's showing February 28th through March 8th.
I'm sorry if you already said that, but it's good to repeat it a few times.
Yes.
So
February
Cat
28th.
Video Fest.
Yes. February 28th through March 8th.
That's exciting.
Bring your cat lovers.
Bring your cat
family
lovers.
will enjoy it.
Everybody would enjoy it.
Yes.
And so is there anything else that you want to talk that I missed today?
I'd like to just mention that we do also have another new exhibit gallery called USS Rickwin Gateway. So anyone that loves our submarine, we have some new exhibits in our grand staircase area that lets you dive even deeper into the history and technology of the submarine. And that is also included with general admission.
Wonderful. Well, Nicole, we'll have you come back out later with Jennifer from Live Nation S&T Music Bank Pavilion. I don't want to slip over that. And you guys can talk a little bit more about what's coming up and all that. So thank you so much, Nicole.
Thank you, Mandi.
You are welcome. To find out more, please follow Carnegie Science Center on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. When we come back, we will have Jennifer Stokes from Live Nation. And thanks for joining us again on Spotlight on Pittsburgh. Now we have Jennifer Stokes of Live Nation S&T Bank Music Park.
That is correct, Mandi.
Brand new name.
Thank you so much, first of all, for having me here. We're super excited to come on the air and talk about all of the great things that consumers and music fans can see this summer. And we're excited to have S&T Bank on board as our new name and title sponsor. If you don't know the venue name with our new sponsor, it's formerly Star Lake Amphitheater in Burgettstown.
I think I've heard of that.
As long as you know where to come and you know where to buy tickets, you can call it whatever makes you happy.
Yes. Well, I heard about the new name, so that's pretty exciting. And you have great things coming up this summer, correct?
Yes. First off, S&T Bank is a wonderful partner. They're very enthusiastic and have a lot of great new offerings. Everything from a financial literacy class for consumers that will help them once they partake in that to get some tickets for shows, to being on site and doing a lot of great things to improve the overall experience at our venue with us. So couldn't ask for a better partner, and hopefully everybody will embrace the new name S&T Bank Music Park.
I hope they will too. I hope they will. And so what is going on at S&T Bank Music Park?
So I'm going into my 19th season. I'm the Senior Director of Venue Sales. My area of expertise is VIP seating, season ticket sales. I get to deal with a lot of our corporate partners and biggest music-loving fans that invest in owning VIP seating for the complete concert season. Before we go into talking about that opportunity, I will just say that the 2020 concert season is going to be one of the biggest and best that I've seen in a really long time. It's such a big touring year, and there are so many diverse types of music and artists that is going to be represented. It is definitely the year to bring out your family, friends, plan your class reunions, plan business outings, to engage with folks, because we have music from every genre, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today will be represented.
It's pretty exciting what I've seen so far, and I'll let you share those. But it's always that summer being an outdoor venue out there and seeing great concerts. So I'm sure 2020, I'm ready to go. You and I have spoken before, and you already know I have 2 sets of tickets already.
Must-see shows. You have your must-see shows.
Must-see. So I'm excited, just for that. And you're still releasing. So you release concerts, ongoing.
We're very lucky this year that a lot of the shows are announcing much earlier than usual. We will have the bulk of our lineup. We actually just announced 2 more shows this morning. So we're up to 26 shows in total that have already been announced for summer. And I expect that we'll have over 30.
So what are the 2 that you announced this morning? If you're allowed to share, of course.
Yes, the 2 that were announced this morning are Sammy Hagar with White Snake and Night Ranger. All you 80s rock fans, come on out and see that show. And we didn't have a lot of heavy metal or rock in the lineup yet, so we've announced Disturbed with Stained as well today.
Ooh, all right.
So-
That's like a little grungy kind of. They were
It's-
2000, right? It's more
Well, the big thing that I think of Disturbed for is they did a remake of the Sound of Silence song that is absolutely
Yes.
incredible.
Oh, I
So
do know that.
that's a really big downloaded thing that went viral.
So that's very edgy.
It's a little edgy. I mean, I will say that the bulk of our concert schedule this year is very family friendly. You're going to see bands that everyone loves, the usual favorites like Jimmy Buffett and Dave Matthews. And then you're going to see, of course, country's always big. Brooks and Dunn's back together, Tim McGraw, Zach Brown Band, great artists like that coming out. But it's also nice because we're getting newer artists like Maroon 5 with Meghan Trainor, Matchbox 20's back with the Wallflowers.
That was my first concert. It was Wallflowers back 5 years ago. I mean, no, I'm just kidding.
And then for our 80s fans, we have Journey with the Pretenders, we have Kiss, and Chicago's back, and Doobie Brothers with Michael McDonald. So many great shows to pick from this year.
Yes, that's the one I have to take my mother to, the Doobie Brothers. She's a huge fan. So
They always
gonna
sound
have fun.
the older artists, the classic artists. They've been doing this a really long time, and you're never disappointed because they put on a really great show. So
aside from the concerts, which it sounds like an amazing season, and everybody should just go out and buy tickets now because you just want to get that all lined up so you can line up your vacations. You also do luxury and seasonal ticketing.
yes,
Or VIP.
it's VIP all the way, and we create lifetime memories for folks. It's been a joy. I've been in the business once again a really long time, so I feel very blessed that I get to do what I do because I get to make a lot of people happy all summer long. I provide our corporate clients, music-loving consumers that choose to purchase and invest in a full season with some of the best seats in the house. And when I say best seats, we're talking seats up so close you can see them sweat.
That's nice.
You can catch those guitar picks, those drumsticks, maybe high-five them.
So you're the person.
It's true.
You're the person that we
Absolutely,
need
that's
to-
what I do. I am that person. My phone rings off the hook all summer. It's insane. It's an insane life. It's a crazy lifestyle to do what I do because I touch thousands of people every summer. But once again, it's a great joy, and it's because I get to have people make contact or see that favorite artist and experience that music.
Well, and
so closely.
I love what they say about stop buying material things. Like, it's about the experiences that you're going to remember down the road. You're not going to remember that Gucci belt. You're not going to, well, you might if you really like it, but you're not, instead spend your money on something that you're going to be like, oh my gosh, do you remember whenever I caught that
Yes.
drumstick off stage? Like, that'll be a moment of a lifetime.
Well, that's the famous line that we always have. And when we interview folks for positions or we have conversations, the first question we always ask everyone is, what's the first concert that you ever seen? And everybody always remembers because you just really never forget when you make a connection with an artist or through music.
Yeah.
Music really makes connections.
Well, and if you think about it, music always triggers memories. So it's like,
really
they
does.
kind of go hand in hand together. I mean, just like I said, Wallflowers, that was my first concert I ever went to. So I've actually got to experience before your luxury seating. And first off, I know that you are one of the hardest working women. Your team is crazy. You're running around like nuts all night. But it was fantastic. I mean, just being where you're seated and just the amenities that you have, if you want to go into more detail about that, because
Sure.
I don't want to say, I don't want to miss anything.
So one of the things that's a challenge in my job is that no matter how much we market, no matter how much we promote, and we're out and about talking with folks like yourself, many people do not realize that we have private VIP box suites. We have dream seats. We have these really cool areas in our venue where our clients can sit down, they can watch the show with the best sight and sound lines, they can get waited on throughout the show, have all their food and beverages brought to them so they never miss a second of their favorite artist, and not wait in line with the crowd for creature comforts or certain things like food and beverages or restrooms. It takes the hassle out of going to a show with 20,000 other people, because from the moment you come in, you get to park in a private lot, and it's closest to the VIP entrance gate, so you're saving steps and walking around a big concert venue, and it drops you right into a private area where you sit down and you enjoy live local talent in our VIP club before the show.
And so you avoid the the congestion too.
Absolutely. You're going to get in and out quicker. You're going to get to come right through, not even wait in line to get in. Come in a little early. You can stay up to an hour after the show and just wait for the traffic to leave. Have more cocktails, have coffee, have beverages. Enjoy the food and beverage service.
That's nice.
And what's really nice about our VIP areas in the summertime is that they're fully covered. We have a huge covered pavilion, and then we do have outdoor patios. And the outdoor patios are great because we have fire pits at night. So you can have s'mores or extra drinks out there. We have yard games, cornhole, those type of things that you can enjoy before the show. Or you can come in and see your favorite local band play. They perform acoustically in the VIP club before every show.
That's great.
And sit down, have dinner, make it a night out with everybody, your loved ones or your most important clients. Sit down, make that connection, have drinks, have a nice dinner. That's right, enjoy that. Then go down and sit in these incredible seats. Whoever receives or gets the opportunity to sit in the seats will never forget the event. It creates, once again, lifetime memories. They're sitting in the best seats in the house. You have a lot more room in our private box seats or our dream seats, and they wait on you while you're in them. So you can move your chairs around a little bit more and have a lot more elbow room. You're not in a stadium seat right next to the person next to you, so it makes it nice. It makes it really nice.
Get your concert season together. Call Jennifer, get in touch with Jennifer, and get your season passes.
Absolutely. If you want to think about owning tickets to use for client entertaining, employee incentives, your own personal contests and promotions to create wonderful experiences for people, reach out to us. Reach out to me directly. We will provide you with all the details and information to assist you in considering. Also for just the general music fan, if you maybe can't afford or consider VIP seating at this time, Live Nation in general has many other great offers for fans, such as the Country Mega Ticket, which is on sale right now. That's a bundle package for 9 country shows. So if you're a big country fan, go to megaticket.com. That's where to get the information and purchase that. And throughout the summer, there will be different types of bargain or concert ticket offers, and you can get those all on our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram pages, or download the Live Nation app.
Perfect. Well, we will be back. We're going to bring Nicole back out here. You guys can talk a little bit more about your events and exhibits, or concerts and exhibits, and we'll see you in a moment. And we are doing some ticket giveaways too. Not today, but soon. If you are ready to upgrade your music experience at the S&T Bank Music Park, please reach out to Jennifer at jenniferstokes@livenation.com. Nicole will join Jennifer when we return to Spotlight on Pittsburgh. Hi, and we're back to Spotlight on Pittsburgh. We have Jennifer and Nicole in the hot seats. No, we are going to be doing some ticket giveaways on Spotlight on Pittsburgh on Facebook starting February 15th. So you will be giving away
tickets for Daryl Hall and John Oates on July the 28th. With there'll be reserved seats with VIP amenities.
All right, and you will be giving away
2 tickets to Mummies of the World, the exhibition.
So we got our science lovers and our music lovers, and those are going to be phenomenal giveaways. That's the first time we've ever done a giveaway with Spotlight on Pittsburgh. So anybody can win. It'll be on Facebook, February 15th. Get yourself on there so you could win some tickets. Now, briefly, we forgot to mention that you are hiring, correct?
Yes, we're always hiring hundreds of part-time seasonal employees. We love to have those folks that are retired and maybe looking for something extra to do. Teachers that would like to, that have a passion for music maybe and want to come out and work with us in the summer. And we love the college students and the high school employees that are looking for their first job.
Good. You
So-
hear that, high school students?
So definitely come. You would go online to livenation.com, careers. Look on the careers link. The job descriptions will get posted very soon that will be available. So that's where you go to take a look.
Listen to great music all summer and be outside. Oh, that's terrible. I hate that job. And so briefly, Nicole, what was your first concert?
Weird Al Yankovic at Hershey Park.
Oh my goodness.
It was a family affair.
And you've been to the Science Center, correct?
I love the Science Center. I take my kids and grandkids all the time.
What's your favorite part that you could recall?
Well, I did miss it, but Tracy, my assistant, took her family for Father's Day to the Lego exhibit. I would have loved to have seen that.
I didn't-
My family is a big fan of the Sports Zone.
Yeah,
sports
the
complex.
Sports Works, yeah.
Yes, they love that. So.
My son's into the little trains. I don't know about now.
Oh,
He'll
trains
probably
are
just
great
run
too.
away,
We've done
but-
that. The other thing I just want to mention, I think that the Buell Planetarium is awesome, and I think it's a great thing to come out to go to the Science Center first, look at all of the astrology and constellations, and then come out and see a show on the lawn and see them in real life and pick them out with your family. It's a great way to learn a
They
little
have
bit.
a great view out there.
So.
And so what concert, were there any of those that sparked your interest for this summer, Nicole?
I definitely want to see the Black Crowes. Love the Black Crowes. Really excited for
That's
that
the other
concert.
one. My husband, big fan of the Black Crowes too. So I'll be out there. Don't worry.
I look forward to seeing
We're
you.
gonna come out there and see a show. We're 5 or 7 or 15. So we're very excited about S&T Bank Music Park, and we are very excited about Mummies of the World, the cat video.
Cat Video Fest.
And it's so easy. I don't
So
know why.
easy,
I
Mandy.
can't.
Get it together.
Cats and music videos and
I know some cat lovers that'll be happy to see that exhibit. So.
Mummies of the World and Bricksburg, which is ongoing. So I will be back, I'm sure, a few times with my little boys. So thank you both so much for coming on today. It has been great learning
you.
about what is coming up, what we got to get on our agendas for this summer, and hopefully everybody starts following and you can get them out there too.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Mandy.
You're welcome. Thank you, Jennifer and Nicole, for joining us on this episode of Spotlight on Pittsburgh. Please follow Spotlight on Pittsburgh on Facebook and Instagram at Spotlight on Pittsburgh, and join us again next time when we shine the spotlight on 2 new guests.